Newly released video of what's believed to be the biggest great white shark ever caught on camera.
Well, she discovered a megalodon tooth, and this megalodon tooth goes back to more than 15 million years.
The ocean's depths are Earth's least explored and most mysterious regions, filled with phenomena that defy human understanding. What creatures lurk in the deep? What relics lie buried beneath centuries of sand and silence? Today, we unlock the ocean's darkest secrets, from monstrous denizens of the deep to the eerie silence of a cursed ship. Be prepared as we embark on an extraordinary journey into the heart of the ocean to uncover the top 20 most astonishing deep-sea discoveries. Number 20. An ancient ocean brawl. Imagine the sheer terror of encountering a megalodon, a bus-sized shark that ruled the oceans from about 20 million to 3.6 million years ago. These colossal predators, believed to have been the most dominant in the ancient seas, could reach lengths up to 60 feet. Their jaws were massive enough to engulf multiple humans at once, equipped with 276 teeth, which they would shed and replace throughout their lives. In a remarkable discovery, scientists have uncovered fossilized evidence of a brutal encounter between a megalodon and a small whale, shedding light on the predatory prowess of these ancient sharks. The fossils, dating back 15 million years, were discovered by a collector from the Calvert Marine Museum and include 2 whale vertebrae alongside a megalodon tooth. The condition of these fossils tells a violent story. One of the vertebrae exhibits a fracture caused by intense compression, suggesting that the whale's spine was forcibly curved by a powerful bite, likely from a megalodon. The impact was so severe that it broke the front end of one vertebra, an injury that would have been excruciating for the whale. Additionally, the megalodon tooth found in contact with the vertebrae was chipped, likely from striking bone during the attack. This discovery not only highlights the megalodon's hunting capabilities, but also suggests the shark's ability to inflict catastrophic damage, even with a smaller individual measuring around 20 feet long. While other theories such as toxic algal blooms or attacks by other predators were considered, the presence of the megalodon tooth alongside the damaged whalebone strongly points to an encounter with this fearsome shark. Number 19. The Cursed Ship. In 2003, while laying oil pipelines in the Gulf of Mexico, ExxonMobil made an unexpected discovery. Using specialized underwater vehicles, their survey team stumbled upon a sunken wooden ship resting at a depth of over 1,000 meters. This find quickly caught the interest of scientists eager to explore and study this piece of maritime history. Due to the ship's deep location, a deep-sea research submersible was deployed to investigate the wreck. However, the exploration faced unexpected challenges. As the submersible neared the shipwreck, a series of mysterious malfunctions occurred. Hydraulic systems, monitors, and all electronic equipment began to fail repeatedly. Despite 3 attempts to explore the wreck, each was thwarted by these inexplicable issues, leading the research team to refer to the ship as cursed. The only information researchers could obtain from their limited observations was that the vessel dated back to the early 19th century. The ship's origins, purpose, and the stories it might have told remain obscured by the depths and the unexplained electronic disturbances that have prevented further study. Number 18. Vampire squid. Discovered during the Valdivia expedition from 1898 to 1899, the vampire squid was a significant find, confirming that life could thrive in deep-sea environments previously thought uninhabitable. This unique creature inhabits what scientists call oxygen minimum zones, areas so depleted of oxygen that most marine life cannot survive. Despite its eerie name, the vampire squid, or Vampiroteuthis infernalis, which translates to vampire squid from hell, is neither a true squid nor a blood-sucking vampire. Instead, it represents a remarkable link between squids and octopuses. Covered in a dark, velvety mantle, the vampire squid has large, globular eyes that shimmer a mysterious red or blue depending on the light. Its most striking feature is a cloak-like webbing connecting its 8 arms, lined with rows of soft spines. These arms, unlike those of other cephalopods, are devoid of suckers on their proximal halves and are adorned with bioluminescent photophores. These light-emitting organs can stun predators or attract prey, showcasing the squid's survival strategies in its harsh environment. Rather than hunting live prey, the vampire squid feeds on marine snow, organic debris that falls from surface waters. This makes it a detritivore, a consumer of dead material, which is a key factor in its ability to inhabit such extreme depths. Remarkably, when threatened, the vampire squid can invert its webbed cloak, covering itself with it, turning almost inside out to protect itself. A bizarre, yet fascinating defensive mechanism. Number 17. Deepest dwelling fish ever. In April 2023, an extraordinary discovery was made in the depths of the Izu Ogasawara Trench near Japan, where scientists captured footage of a ghostly white snailfish species swimming more than 5 miles beneath the ocean's surface. This remarkable sighting occurred at a depth of 27,349 feet, setting a new record for the deepest fish ever observed, surpassing previous records by over 500 feet. This snailfish, likely belonging to the genus Pseudoliparis, thrives under conditions that would be fatal to most marine life. The immense pressure at such extreme depths is mitigated by the snailfish's unique adaptations. Unlike other fish that have scales, snailfish possess a gelatinous layer that helps absorb the crushing pressures of their deep-sea environment. Additionally, they have evolved special biochemical mechanisms that protect their cells, allowing them to live in one of the harshest places on Earth. During the same expedition, researchers also managed to capture 2 of these snailfish in the nearby Japan Trench at a depth of 26,319 feet. This not only marked them as the deepest dwelling fish ever caught by humans, but also provided scientists with invaluable specimens to study the biological extremes of life at such profound depths. Number 16. Disappearance of a giant white shark. In 2003, researchers in Australia embarked on an ambitious project to study white sharks by attaching special sensors to their fins. These sensors were designed to monitor the shark's movements and behaviors, providing insights into their role within the ecosystem. Among the sharks tagged was a large female, measuring 3 meters in length, who was dubbed Alpha. 4 months after the sensor was fitted, it was unexpectedly discovered on a beach, showing signs of acid damage. The data retrieved from the sensor revealed a perplexing sequence of events. On a particular day, Alpha had plunged abruptly to a depth of 580 meters. At this depth, the temperature around the sensor spiked to 25.5 degrees Celsius, where it remained for 8 days before the device washed ashore. This unusual data suggested that Alpha had been consumed by a larger predator, but the identity of this creature sparked debate among scientists. Several hypotheses were proposed. One theory suggested that orcas, known for preying on sharks, particularly for their livers, might be responsible. However, this seemed unlikely as the sensor was attached to Alpha's fin, a part orcas typically ignore. Another hypothesis posited that a giant squid could have been the assailant, but this was quickly ruled out. Giant squids don't swallow their prey whole, which made it improbable for the sensor, attached to a fin, to end up in the stomach of such a creature. The final suggestion was that Alpha fell victim to an unknown, larger predatory animal, raising the tantalizing possibility of an undiscovered species lurking in the ocean depths. This mysterious predator remains unidentified, leaving the fate of Alpha as one of the ocean's unresolved enigmas. Number 15. Egg-covered volcano. In July 2023, an expedition off Canada's Pacific coast revealed an astonishing discovery at an ancient deep-sea volcano. Standing 3,600 feet above the seafloor, this underwater mountain was not only active, but also hosted an incredible natural phenomenon, a nursery of up to 1 million football-sized eggs. The volcano, continuously spouting warm, nutrient-rich waters, has created a unique ecosystem that supports a variety of deep-sea life, including corals. More remarkably, it serves as a critical breeding ground for the Pacific white skate, scientifically known as Bathyrraja spinosissima. These creatures, relatives of sharks and rays, have chosen this warm volcanic environment to lay their eggs. The eggs, intriguingly shaped like rectangular mermaids' purses, blanket the seamount. Researchers estimate that the numbers could range from 100,000 to over 1 million. This dense cluster of eggs benefits from the volcano's heat, which likely accelerates their development. Once hatched, the juvenile skates spend their early life around the nurturing seamount before venturing into the broader ocean. Number 14. Stonefish. The stonefish, scientifically known as Cynensea varicosa, is renowned not only for its unique camouflage, but also for being the most venomous fish in the world. Its rugged, warty skin blends seamlessly with the sandy bottoms and coral reefs of the tropical marine waters of the Pacific and Indian Oceans. This master of disguise uses its mottled, stone-like appearance to ambush prey and elude predators. Equipped with 13 venomous spines on its dorsal surface, the stonefish can deliver a potent venom capable of causing excruciating pain and, in severe cases, death within a few hours if untreated. Each spine functions like a hypodermic needle, with venom located just behind the tip, ready to be injected into unsuspecting beachgoers or predators. The two most recommended treatments for a sting include applying hot water, at least 113 degrees Fahrenheit, to the affected area, which helps denature the venom, and administering antivenom in more serious cases. In some regions of Australia, vinegar is also used to alleviate pain, as it is believed to help neutralize the venom. These creatures are particularly dangerous because they can survive out of water for up to 24 hours and are often not easily spotted, looking eerily similar to rocks or coral. In Australia, where stonefish stings are a significant concern, anti-venom for this fish is one of the most commonly administered treatments for marine stings. Number 13. Baffling methane leak. In August 2023, an extraordinary discovery was made at the deepest point of the Baltic Sea, an enormous methane leak.
Powerful greenhouse gas that is leaking from unusual depths of the Baltic Sea seabed,
which researchers described as basically bubbling everywhere. This phenomenon covered an extensive area of approximately 7.7 square miles, equivalent to about 4,000 soccer fields, and occurred at a depth of 1,300 feet. What sets this event apart from similar occurrences is the behavior of the methane bubbles. Typically, methane released from the seafloor dissolves into the deep waters, seldom rising more than a few hundred feet. However, in this case, the methane ascended to about 65 feet below the ocean's surface, a phenomenon considered completely new by scientists. The origin of this massive methane release is believed to be decaying organic matter on the seafloor. Yet, the sheer volume of methane and its unusual ascent remain puzzling. Researchers are still trying to understand why such a significant amount of methane is being emitted and why it is traveling so high up in the water column, raising questions about the potential environmental impacts. Number 12. Unusually perfect holes. In 2022, during the voyage to the Ridge expedition, a team from the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration encountered a peculiar site deep in the Atlantic Ocean. At a depth of 2,540 meters, researchers discovered a series of mysterious holes aligned perfectly in a row on the ocean floor. These formations sparked immediate curiosity due to their precise arrangement and seemingly intentional design. The origin of these holes has left scientists puzzled. Found at the site of tectonic plate divergence, these holes were initially speculated to be the work of human-like precision, which is clearly impossible given the extreme depths. The real creator of these holes remains unidentified, leaving room for various theories and much speculation. No AA used remote-operated vehicles to investigate, but the attempts to understand the nature of these holes were inconclusive. This led NOAA to reach out to the public, inviting theories that ranged from alien activities to unidentified new species of sea life, such as crabs, or even natural geological processes like gas escaping from the seabed. Zoologist Mike Vecchione, who observed the expedition remotely, emphasized that despite their appearance, it is unlikely these holes were made by humans. The discussion continues as the scientific community delves deeper into studying these enigmatic formations, hoping to unravel the mystery of who or what could have created such precise and orderly features in one of the most remote parts of our planet. Number 11. Gigantic Seamount. In November 2023, researchers mapping the seafloor near Guatemala made a breathtaking discovery: a gigantic underwater mountain, or seamount, that dwarfs the world's tallest building, the Burj Khalifa. This massive seamount stands at an impressive 5,250 feet tall, which is about twice the height of the towering skyscraper. Situated 7,870 feet beneath the ocean's surface, this cone-shaped colossus is not just an underwater mountain. It is the ancient remnants of a volcano that once erupted beneath the sea. The seamount covers a sprawling area of approximately 5.4 square miles. The discovery was made possible through the use of multi-beam sonar technology during a 6-day expedition between Costa Rica and the East Pacific Rise, a dynamic region where tectonic plates meet in the mid-Pacific Ocean. Number 10. Zombieworms. Discovered in 2002 on the deep sea floor, zombieworms, or Osedax, have revolutionized our understanding of life's resilience and ingenuity. These worms, which can grow from 1 to 3 inches in length, were initially found feasting on the bones of a decomposed gray whale nearly 10,000 feet deep in the ocean. Unlike any typical earthworm, zombieworms do not have a mouth, gut, or anus. Instead, they possess a unique feeding mechanism that allows them to break down and absorb nutrients from whale bones, a rich source of lipids. These worms secrete an acid that dissolves the bones, liberating the fat and proteins trapped inside. The digestion process is facilitated by symbiotic bacteria living inside the worms, which break down the fat into nutrients that the worms can absorb. Zombie worms use their root-like structures, which penetrate the bones and house these essential bacteria. Above these roots, feathery plumes act as gills, extracting oxygen from the seawater. These plumes can retract into the body when the worm feels threatened, providing a protective mechanism against potential predators. While primarily known for inhabiting whale skeletons, zombie worms are not picky eaters. They have also been found on fish bones and even cow bones that have made their way into the ocean. As of now, there are 26 known species of Osedax, each adapted to survive in the crushing pressures and darkness of the deep sea. Number 9. Goblin Shark. Diving into the depths of over 3,000 feet, the Goblin Shark stands out as one of the ocean's most peculiar inhabitants. This rare deep-sea shark, known scientifically as Mitsukurina ostoni, captivates with its ghostly pale pink color and otherworldly appearance. Most striking is its highly protrusive jaw and elongated, flat snout that resembles a blade, features that seem to belong to a creature from an ancient world. The Goblin Shark's jaw mechanism is unlike any other shark's. It can extend its jaw far beyond its usual reach to snap up prey, a hunting adaptation perfected over millennia.
It has the ability to distend its jaw way out in front of its body and then snap it back to catch food.
This shark utilizes electroreceptors, known as the ampullae of Lorenzini, located behind pores on its snout, to detect the electric fields emitted by potential prey, such as deep-sea fish and cephalopods. First recorded in scientific literature in 1910, the Goblin Shark has since been observed only occasionally. Due to its deep habitat and elusive nature, it poses no threat to humans. Occasionally caught as bycatch in fisheries, it is not actively hunted by humans. In Japan, where it is caught more regularly, it is used minimally for products like liver oil and dried meat. However, these captures are mostly limited to young sharks, with adults seldom seen. The Goblin Shark's conservation status is listed as least concern by the International Union for Conservation of Nature, thanks to its deep-sea lifestyle, which largely shields it from human threats. However, in 2018, New Zealand classified it as at risk, naturally uncommon, highlighting the need for more data to fully understand its population dynamics and secure its future. Intriguingly, a significant surge in Goblin Shark captures off Taiwan in April. 2003 followed a major earthquake, a mysterious event that remains a puzzle to this day. Number 8. Baltic Anomaly. In 2011, the Swedish treasure hunting company Ocean X stumbled upon an enigmatic object deep in the Baltic Sea at a depth of 87 meters. Using sonar technology, they detected a formation approximately 18 meters in diameter, which, intriguingly, bore a resemblance to the Millennium Falcon from Star Wars. This discovery quickly ignited a frenzy of speculation online, with theories about the object's origins ranging from an alien spacecraft to the ancient ruins of Atlantis. The Ocean X team initially believed that this so-called Baltic Anomaly was a man-made object, perhaps a sensational archaeological find. However, the scientific community remained skeptical, prompting further investigation. Experts from Stockholm University joined the fray, taking a closer look at the mysterious object. Upon analyzing samples retrieved from the anomaly, these scientists determined that the object was composed of basalt, a common volcanic rock. This revelation aligned with geological assessments, which suggested that the area had once been covered by a glacier millions of years ago. As the glacier melted, it left behind a trail of rock debris, which eventually settled on the seabed, forming what is now known as the Baltic Anomaly. Number 7. Deep-sea coral reefs. During a 30-day expedition off the coast of Ecuador, ocean explorers made a breathtaking discovery near the Galapagos Islands, a pair of pristine, deep-sea coral reefs. These reefs are located approximately 1,000 feet below the ocean's surface, positioning them much deeper than most known coral reefs. The larger of the two spans over 2,600 feet in length, showcasing its vast scale. The deep-sea reefs boast an impressive array of stony coral species, some of which have likely been flourishing for millennia. This vibrant underwater ecosystem also supports a diverse community of marine life, including crustaceans, anemones, brittle stars, and urchins. The presence of such a rich variety of species highlights the ecological importance and biodiversity of these coral reefs. In addition to the reefs, the expedition team confirmed the existence of 2 seamounts in the vicinity, which had been previously suggested by satellite data but not verified until now. Number 6. Mariana Trench discoveries. Plunging to a staggering depth of over 36,000 feet, the Mariana Trench is not just the deepest part of the world's oceans. It is a site of extraordinary scientific discoveries. Located in the western Pacific Ocean, this trench hosts environments so extreme, it challenges the limits of life on Earth. In 2012, filmmaker James Cameron made a solo journey to the Challenger Deep, the trench's deepest point. His expedition revealed complex geological formations and some of the trench's elusive residents. Yet, even more compelling are the biological discoveries. Creatures like the snailfish, found at depths exceeding 26,000 feet, possess a gelatinous structure to withstand immense pressures, where the force exceeds 8 tons per square inch. Another astonishing find is the discovery of microbial life forms that thrive without sunlight, deriving energy from chemical reactions in a process known as chemosynthesis. These organisms form the base of a unique food web, entirely independent from the energy of the sun, a profound revelation that expands our understanding of life's adaptability. The trench also plays a crucial role in Earth's carbon cycle. Microorganisms near the ocean floor process large amounts of organic carbon that sinks from shallower waters, indicating that deep-sea trenches are significant in mitigating the effects of climate change by trapping carbon deep within the Earth. Moreover, in 2016, researchers discovered the existence of extraordinary hydrothermal vent systems within the trench. These vents release fluids that are much hotter than the typical oceanic crust, suggesting unusual geothermal processes beneath the trench. Before we move on, here's today's subscriber's pick. The pick for today sends a shiver down the spine of maritime lore. Terrifying mystery revealed. This is what caused disappearance of ships in this region. This startling image, seemingly ripped from the pages of nautical nightmares, showcases the vast open mouth of a deep-sea creature, large enough to engulf entire ships in a single gulp. For years, ships have been mysteriously disappearing in this region, and this photograph hints at a living abyss capable of such feats. The enormity of this discovery can't be overstated. Imagine a sea creature that can consume ships, a reality that may have been hiding beneath the waves all along. Is this the behemoth responsible for the maritime myths of vanishing vessels? Or is there another explanation to this deep-sea riddle? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. Number 5. Ancient shark swimming in a strange place. In an unexpected twist of marine biology, researchers off the coast of Belize encountered a Greenland shark, a species typically associated with the icy waters of the Arctic. This sighting, documented by Devonshi Kasana, a PhD candidate at Florida International University, challenges what we know about the distribution of these ancient creatures. The Greenland shark, a species that has roamed the ocean for about 100 million years, is a deep-sea dweller, known for its slow movements and extraordinary longevity. They are the longest-lived vertebrates known, with lifespans that can exceed 250 years. Typically found in the dark, cold depths, these sharks are adapted to environments where nutrients are scarce, conserving energy by moving slowly. The discovery was made while researchers were tagging tiger sharks in Belize's Glover's Reef Atoll, a protected area known for its vibrant coral reefs. Expecting to catch tiger sharks, the team was surprised when they reeled in a Greenland shark from depths of about 2,000 feet. This area, far deeper than the surrounding reef, provided an unexpected habitat for such a shark, typically seen in much colder northern waters. This Greenland shark, observed with a distinctive greenish-blue eye, appeared ancient and sluggish, its presence in Caribbean waters a scientific anomaly. The research, published in the journal Marine Biology, suggests that Greenland sharks may have a wider habitat range than previously thought, possibly roaming other deep-sea regions worldwide. Number 4. Purple Orb. In the depths of the Pacific Ocean, near the mysterious underwater landscapes of the Channel Islands National Park, researchers aboard the exploration vessel Nautilus made a startling discovery in mid-July 2016. Their cameras captured an unusual sight, a glowing purple sphere, about 2 inches in diameter, nestled in the sediments of Arguello Canyon, at a depth of 5,301 feet. This enigmatic orb sparked immediate scientific intrigue. Initially, the team suspected it might be a type of nudibranch, a soft-bodied marine mollusk known for its brilliant colors and intricate forms. However, further observations suggested it could be a close relative known as a pleurobranch, a sea slug with distinct anatomical features such as rhinophores on its head and a gill under the mantle on the right side. Yet, the vibrant purple coloration of this specimen set it apart from any known species of pleurobranch in California's deep seas, hinting that it might be an entirely new discovery. To unravel the mystery of this purple orb, samples were sent to the Harvard Museum of Comparative Zoology for detailed analysis. Researchers are meticulously examining whether the anatomical features typical of pleurobranches are present in this specimen, which could confirm its classification and potentially declare it a new species. Number 3. Mysterious Golden Orb. In September 2023, researchers from the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration made a baffling discovery in the Gulf of Alaska. At a depth of 10,825 feet, using a remotely operated vehicle, they retrieved a mysterious golden orb from a seamount. This object, about 4 inches wide, was initially found clinging to a rock. Upon reaching the surface, the orb lost most of its structure, transforming into a gloopy pile, which posed a significant challenge for scientists trying to determine its nature. Initial analyses confirmed that the orb was biological, yet its exact identity remains a mystery. The debate among researchers is ongoing. Some speculate that it might be an egg case, possibly belonging to an unknown deep-sea creature. Others believe it could be a type of sponge, a theory supported by its texture and appearance before it disintegrated. A few scientists even suggest it might be an entirely new type of marine life not previously documented. Compounding the enigma is the orb's striking golden color. At such extreme depths, where no natural light can penetrate, the appearance of vivid colors often puzzles scientists. The specific reasons for the emergence of such colors in deep-sea organisms are not well understood and continue to intrigue researchers. Number 2. Siphonophore. Dive into the depths of the South Atlantic Ocean, where researchers from the Serpent Project made a startling discovery off the coast of Angola in 2015. At 4,350 feet below the surface, they encountered an otherworldly sight that appeared straight out of a cosmic horror story. This bizarre creature, first thought to be a fictional eldritch horror, turned out to be a siphonophore. Siphonophores are not a single entity, but rather a complex colony of specialized marine organisms called zooids. These zooids are so intricately connected that they function as a single being. Each zooid in the colony performs a specific role, from feeding to reproduction, making it one of nature's most fascinating examples of communal living. What makes siphonophores particularly eerie is their appearance and structure. The specimen found by the Serpent Project showcased an intricate network of tentacles and body parts so intertwined that it was challenging to discern its head from its tentacles, if it even has what we'd typically call a head. Number 1. Bera Island. In the mysterious waters of the Gulf of Mexico, there lies a riddle that has perplexed scholars and sparked conspiracy theories: the case of Bera Island. This enigmatic ghost island was first charted by Portuguese sailors in the 16th century and appeared on a map dating back to 1535, housed in the State Archive of Florence. Positioned about 200 kilometers off the northwest coast of the Yucatan Peninsula and 150 kilometers from the Scorpion Atoll, Bera was consistently depicted on maps well into the 20th century. However, in 1997, a pivotal turn occurred when a Spanish research vessel reported that Bera could not be found at its documented coordinates. Intrigued by this disappearance, scientists from the National University of Mexico launched several expeditions to uncover the truth. These investigations led to a startling conclusion: Bera Island had vanished. The disappearance of an entire island, covering about 80 square kilometers, ignited a flurry of speculation. One prevailing theory suggests that Bera fell victim to deliberate obliteration due to its strategic location within the hotly contested waters of the rich oil fields of Ojos Doña. Some propose that the island was intentionally destroyed to manipulate territorial claims, making it one of the sea's most intriguing mysteries. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.